My name is Juan Antonio Alonso, and this is my final project for CS50, Introduction to Programming with Python. This is a password manager program that generates, stores, and retrieves passwords and usernames. The first time the program is used, a new CSV file called passwords is created in the root of the project, the top level folder, and here is where the data will be saved to. The user is prompted to choose between generating a new password or finding a new one. I choose a new password, and the program prompts us to introduce a concept for that entry. That will be the keyword to find the entry later on. Let's say Google for a new Google account. I can choose the number of characters for that password, let's say 8. I can choose whether the password will have punctuation characters such as brackets, colons or semicolons, and symbols such as dollar signs or hash marks. Let's say no, typing an N. We are now prompted to enter the username for that concept, let's say an email account. I press enter and the random 8-character password is generated. Then I can choose to exit the program or repeat the process. Let's try again, but this time I looked for a password already stored. I have only one, so I type Google. This time I type Google with a capital G. Since the program will perform a case-insensitive search, we obtain the password and username for that concept. To get a new password, type in A and N for the new password. If we type a concept that is already being used, let's say Google, the program will let us know and will not allow us to continue. Finally, if you try to find an entry with a non-existent concept, let's say Netflix, we'll have a not found message. Now let's have a look at the code. The 4 modules needed are imported and the terminal is cleared. And we go to the main function or method. The line 9 checks that there is a CSV file to store the data and creates one if there isn't. Goes through all entries in the CSV file and checks that the concept has not been used already. This function gets the number of characters and checks that the input is a number. The method for using punctuation characters or not is the method to generate the random password. Saves all 3 parameters into the CSV file: concept, username, and password. This is the method to retrieve the data from the CSV file. Function, the user exits the program or continues using it. The conditional statement to run the main function.